Amen, when is your exam starting from? I forgot the date.
So third.
Third, no? Okay. One minute. Heading thermal expansion. See, one expansion we did, elasticity is also expansion by putting load if the length is increasing, and when you remove body goes back, it's called elasticity. That expansion was elasticity by putting load. Thermal means by what? Heating.
Yes, sir.
If the substance expands by heating, that expansion is called thermal expansion. So when a substance expands on heating, then the expansion is called as thermal expansion. So if substance expands means length will increase or breadth will increase or height will increase. What will increase?
Sir, all the three parameters will increase.
All the three will increase. That means there are three types of expansion.
Yes.
When length increases, then what is that expansion called? Linear expansion.
Yes, sir.
So first is linear expansion where length increases. And if area increases, then areal or superficial expansion. And if volume increases, then it is called volume or cubical expansion. Please write this much. When substance expands on heating, then expansion is called as thermal expansion. There are three types of expansion: linear, length increases; areal or superficial, area increases. Yes, written 2 points.
So wait. Done.
Okay. Third is volume or cubical expansion. define coefficient of linear expansion. Define coefficient of linear expansion. So there are three coefficients: linear expansion, coefficient of areal expansion, coefficient of cubical expansion. They can ask you any two for 1 mark each. It is found that when original length is L0 and new length is LT, suppose at higher temperature, then increase will be LT minus L0.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now this depends upon original length kitna zyada kitna kam
Yes.
and rising temperature delta. So I can say LT minus L0 is some constant L0 delta T. This constant is called coefficient of linear expansion, denoted by alpha, will be LT minus L0 upon L0 delta T. So from this I am creating definition. It is defined as increase in length, comma, per unit original length at 0 degree Celsius, comma, per degree rise in temperature. It is defined as increase in length per unit, per matlab hai upon original length at 0 per degree rise in temperature. Right definition? It is defined as increase in length per unit original length per degree rise in temperature.
Done, sir.
It is given by alpha equals to LT minus L0 upon L0 delta T. Its SI unit is per degree Celsius or per calorie. Right, two more lines. Chalo, can I clear this out?
Yeah.
Next is define coefficient of aerial or superficial superficial expansion. Same word, length will become area. That's it. So it is defined as the increase in area, comma, per unit original area at 0 degree Celsius, comma, per degree rise in temperature. Same to same word, length became area. That's it. It is given by beta equals to AT minus A0 upon A0 delta T. Its SI unit is per degree Celsius or per Kelvin. Right. I define coefficient of, this is easiest chapter which we are doing. Even radiation was easy. Define coefficient of volume or cubical expansion. It is defined as increase in volume. Linear wala increase in length, area wala increase in area, and this is increase in volume per unit original volume at 0 degree Celsius, comma, per degree rise in temperature. It is given by gamma equals to Vt minus V0 upon V0 delta T. Its SI unit is per degree Celsius or per Kelvin. Copy. Done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, first one, since alpha is LT minus L0 upon L0 delta T, therefore LT minus L0 is alpha L0 delta T. So we can say LT equals to L0 plus alpha L0 delta T. So LT equals to L0 1 plus alpha delta, or length at higher temperature is length at lower temperature 1 plus delta. So whenever they ask what is length at higher temperature, I can use this formula directly. Similarly, AT equals to A0 1 plus gamma delta T, which can be also written as A2 equals to A0 A1 into 1 plus beta delta T. Third one, volume at higher temperature is V0 1 plus gamma delta T, or V2 equals to V1 1 plus gamma delta T. Oh, yes, completed.
Yes, sir.
Obtain relation between अल्फा एंड बीटा. ये थ्री डेफिनेशन में से दो आएगा 2 मार्क्स के लिए. सेम वे हियर, अल्फा एंड बीटा and alpha and gamma relation we are going to derive. They can ask you any one for 3 marks. See, your topics will contain options also. So option में ये सब आएगा आपको. Consider a square metal plate. What is area of square?
Side square.
Side square. So consider square metal plate having length L0 at 0 degree Celsius and LT at T degree Celsius. Therefore, area at 0 degree Celsius, comma T degree Celsius are A naught, comma AT respectively. Therefore, A naught will become side square L naught square and AT will become LT square. We know that LT is L0 1 plus alpha delta T. Just now I explained you in the note. Now squaring both the sides, we get LT square equal to L0 square 1 plus alpha delta T the whole square. This is nothing but 80, correct?
Yes.
And L0 square is A naught. What is formula for A plus B the whole square?
A square plus 2ab plus b square.
Correct. So can I say 1 ka square is 1 plus 2 alpha delta t plus alpha square delta t square? No doubt, na here.
No,
Since alpha is very small, therefore alpha square delta t square can be neglected. Alpha square delta t square can be neglected. Copy this much, or just pay attention. 2, 3 lines more. So 80 will become a0 1 plus 2 alpha delta t. That means 80 upon a0 is 1 plus 2 alpha delta t. So 80 upon a0 minus 1 is 2 alpha delta t. So 80 minus a0 upon a0 is 2 alpha delta t. 80 minus a0 upon a0 delta t is 2 alpha. What is this quantity? Is it beta?
yes.
So beta equals to 2 alpha. This is the relation between alpha and beta. Beta equals to 2 alpha. Have you understood, full?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Copy? Yes. So copy.
Done, sir.
obtain relation between alpha and gamma. Now, since here we want volume, so I will consider cubical metal. So that volume will be easy, side cube. So consider a cubical metal having length of side as L0 at T0 degrees Celsius and LT L0 at 0 degrees Celsius and LT at T degrees Celsius. Let V0 comma Vt be the volumes at 0 degrees Celsius comma T degrees Celsius respectively. Now therefore V0 is side cube L0 and at LT the whole cube. Now we know that length LT is L0 1 plus alpha delta raised to 3. Cubing both side we get cubing both sides we get LT cube equals to L0 cube 1 plus alpha delta T raised to 3. LT cube is L0 cube 1 cube is 1 plus 3 alpha delta T plus 3 alpha square delta T square plus alpha cube delta T cube. Any doubt in this formula? A plus B the whole cube का formula use किया.
No, sir.
Okay. Since alpha is very small, therefore neglecting terms with higher powers of alpha delta T, we get LT raised to 3 equals to L0 raised to 3 into 1 plus 3 alpha delta T. This is Vt equals to V0 1 plus 3 alpha delta T. Therefore, Vt upon V0 equals to 1 plus 3 alpha delta T. So, Vt upon V0 minus 1 is 3 alpha delta T. Vt minus V0 upon V0 is 3 alpha delta T. So, Vt minus V0 upon V0 delta T is 3 alpha. This is nothing but gamma equal to 3 alpha. So, beta is 2 alpha, gamma is 3 alpha. Yes, clear now this much?
Yes.
Copy.
Done, sir.
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay. Define temperature gradient. Define temperature gradient. See, suppose we have a solid rod. At different points, we insert thermometer at different points. I'm heating it at one end, so we can by experiment know that near वाले को बहुत heat मिलेगा, so it will show maximum rise in temperature. ये थोड़ा कम, ये थोड़ा कम, ये एकदम कम rise in temperature. So there is some fall in temperature if you are going from one end to other end. That means there is difference in temperature. This ratio of difference in temperature to the distance between two thermometers is called as temperature gradient. Suppose from the start, first thermometer is at x1 distance, second thermometer is at x2. Then x2 minus x1 will be this distance between them. I'm calling dx. If this is theta 1, this is theta 2, दोनों का temperature difference we can call as d theta.
Yes, sir.
So this d theta, which is nothing but theta 1 minus theta 2, and dx, which is nothing but x2 minus x1, is called as actually temperature gradient. So ratio of fall in temperature to the distance measured perpendicular to the direction of flow of heat. Heat ऐसा flow होगा, distance we are measuring along the heat, and thermometer is kept like this. So ratio of temperature, ratio of fall in temperature to the distance between 2 points is called temperature gradient. Clear?
Sir.
Write down the ratio of temperature difference to the distance between the ratio of temperature difference to the distance between 2 points in a metal slab is called as temperature gradient.
So can you repeat once?
The ratio of temperature difference or so ratio of temperature difference to the distance between 2 points in a metal slab is called as temperature gradient. Is called as temperature gradient. Therefore, temperature gradient equals to theta 1 minus theta 2 upon x2 minus x1 equals to d theta upon dx its SI unit is Kelvin per meter or degrees Celsius per meter. Written?
Yes, sir.
Next, right? Explain steady state condition of temperature. Steady state means after some period of time, temperature should neither increase nor decrease. Like suppose this is metal rod AB, we place thermometer at different position and heat at one end. So initially slowly temperature will increase in all, but not by same amount. But after some time it is found that temperature becomes constant in all, then neither increases nor decreases. When this happens, the heat khali flow hoega, they are not absorbing. That condition is called steady state of condition. So it is found that when a metal rod is heated, initially temperature in thermometer inserted at various points goes on increasing. But after some time a stage is reached when entire heat absorbed is transmitted. No heat is retained by the body. This condition is called a steady state condition. At this condition, temperature of all the thermometer becomes constant, where all constant are not same. This also remember. Like this at 50, this will be at 40, this at 30, this at 20. हर एक constant same नहीं है, but 50 will remain same throughout, 20 will remain same throughout. That condition is called steady state. क्योंकि जितना इसको हीट मिलता है ये खुद लेता नहीं, पूरा ट्रांसमिट कर देता है विदाउट एब्जॉर्बिंग. तो एब्जॉर्ब ही नहीं करेगा तो टेम्परेचर बढ़ेगा कैसा? अभी क्यों नहीं एब्जॉर्ब करता है? एक लिमिट के बाद उसमें वाइब्रेशन इंक्रीज नहीं हो सकता है ऑफ एटम मॉलिक्यूल, बिकॉज व्हेन यू हीट वाइब्रेशन ऑफ एटम मॉलिक्यूल इंक्रीजेस, सो टेम्परेचर इंक्रीजेस. आफ्टर सम टाइम दे कैन नॉट इंक्रीज द एम्पलीट्यूड ऑफ वाइब्रेशन, क्योंकि अगर इंक्रीज किया तो मेल्ट हो जाएगा बाद में. So therefore under certain condition it will not show any rise. Right. When a metal rod is heated, then it is found that temperature in all the thermometers increases, but a stage is reached when the temperature in all thermometers becomes constant. This condition is called as steady state condition. हेलो, आपका मोबाइल नॉर्मल से नहीं चल रहा है क्या अभी? अच्छा, ओके, सुनो जरा। और चैंपियन में 287 से लेके 317 तक पोटेंशियोमीटर पे है। 287 2317 तक, तो उसमें से ही देना करंट में 287 से लेके 317, ठीक है। और ये जो पेपर आपने भेजा वो हो गया ना मैग्नेटिज्म का? हेलो, हेलो, या
So,
मैडम, आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन एनी ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टीज, प्लीज। हेलो,
yes, sir.
क्या आपका? हाँ, 287 से लेके 317 तक, 287, हाँ, ठीक है, हाँ। और इसका हुआ क्या अपना 11th का मॉर्निंग का सर्कुलर मोशन और रे ऑप्टिक्स जो मैंने बताया था आपको। अरे पेपर कल ही है ना टेस्ट, जल्दी चेक करो, मेरे को भी याद नहीं भेजा है कि नहीं भेजा है। Yes, completed.
Yes, sir. done.
Okay. So today we stop here, I think, because Anmol has exam, ना?
Yes, sir.
ऑलमोस्ट सब हो गया एक्चुअली, खाली अभी आधे घंटे का बाकी है, वो मैं रिवीजन में कंप्लीट कर दूंगा फॉर आज ध्रुव एंड